Hey everyone, it's Anthony with Level 1 Gaming, and today I'm reviewing Liminal Exit. Now, I'm 39 years old, so given my age, liminal spaces is a meme and viral horror. It didn't hit me, like it has for younger generations. So I was pleasantly surprised by Liminal Exit, which is highly themed, obviously, around liminal spaces, but provides familiar, creepy locations along with fun logic puzzles to entertain. The game provides you with no UI overbearing your view, as the game wants you to focus on your surroundings and try to find anomalies. The game is played from a first person perspective and uses the body cam fisheye distortion effect as well to give that realistic tilt to your first person movement. There are no NPCs or characters other than your goal that is communicated with you at the start through the levels on a screen by someone or something called SAM or SAM, asking you to either find all anomalies or be stuck here permanently, or as the game says, your reward will be permanence. You select a floor in the elevator, find the anomalies on the floor, and avoid the entity that is following you. Now, while there is much to do here, the game's focus is on you being aware of your surroundings and is a walking simulator at heart. However, this does not mean the game is linear like most walking simulator type games. The story is non linear, and how you make it to the end is apparently up to you, although I only played through the entire game once. You must closely watch each floor, and you will return to it and be asked if anything has changed. Is there something anomalous? Is something out of place? Or other oddities you might have seen? Once you return to the elevator, you have to make a choice. Is there an anomaly? Have things changed? Or not? If you choose incorrectly, you'll be brought back down to the start of the floor. If you choose correctly, then you will move on as Sam tests you again and again on each floor. And Sam also makes it clear there is no use in trying to communicate with them or it. Their only purpose is to observe you. As I mentioned before, there is no HUD or interface, no dialogue, and each floor has the perfect type of music in the right spots to immerse you even further. There is a very nice focus on sound design that helps you find anomalies and keep tension high. I personally don't get scared in games and movies much at all, but I can definitely see those who are easily scared having some fun jump scares with this one. Different locations also change your movement speed, like obvious things such as walking in water, but also the anomalies and gravity and more will affect things. I don't want to spoil things, so I will leave it at that. Looking at the game's history, they did provide a demo for people to play back in late 2024. And people played it, provided feedback. I can see there was a lot of fantastic community feedback that was implemented, and the team at LittleRedDread seem to have their ear close to the community, so I fully expect further improvements and additions from this indie team. The team also opened early release testing to anyone who's interested in the community, showing an open approach to launch and beyond. I did not have any major bugs or issue with my time from start to finish, taking me just over 2 hours to get to the end. It seems to be running on Unreal Engine fine and ran fine on my system, but as always, check the requirements just in case you don't reach them. I did find it interesting looking back that the game begins in a foggy, almost industrial setting outdoors, and it feels almost like an entirely different game. And as you explore each floor of the building you enter, I found these locations becoming more colorful and odd and vibrant than where we first began. Each floor was unique, and their sometimes colorful and bright nature almost made it unsettling to be in. While I may not be easily scared, I do appreciate and enjoy immersive, creepy, and atmospheric settings. And this game delivers that with each floor or level. In conclusion, I found the game to be a fun and immersive experience. And if you're all in on liminal spaces as a horror or creepy setting, then you will definitely enjoy the experience when it releases on August 7th on Steam. The game also has achievements on Steam, cloud saves, controller support, and more, and all that kind of stuff you enjoy on Steam. So check it out if you enjoy these types of games. And like I said, even for someone like myself who isn't entirely into like the liminal space theme and walking simulators like this, the puzzle nature of each floor, just using your awareness and keeping an eye on things as they change, it was an interesting experience. And I enjoyed it. As always, we'll see you next time here on Level 1 Gaming. This is Anthony out. We'll see you next time.